I know that people are concerned about public safety. For me, it's a top priority to make sure that all of us can live here, raise our families here, and work here safely.
What we see day to day out in the field, this opioid epidemic, all the new rules we have, the new expectations of law enforcement. Here's Phil Weiser talking to people on the street, talking to law enforcement, and I know that he's actually just a real, true, caring individual, carries a big stick.
I've pushed for millions of dollars to help recruit new law enforcement officers, to retain them and support them, keeping our communities safe. Since becoming Colorado's Attorney General, I've worked to stop those drug cartels who've been pushing deadly fentanyl into our communities. And I've gone after those criminals who are stealing Coloradans' identities, trying to bilk our state's unemployment fund. I've pushed for new laws to keep weapons away from dangerous people who would hurt their significant others or children. And I've defended those measures in court.
What's most significant about Phil is that he has a really strong moral compass, and that moral compass is directly aligned with his job as Attorney General.
I've stood against the federal government when it overstepped and illegally held valuable funds from our law enforcement agencies here in Colorado. For those low-level, nonviolent offenders, we can find other ways to help them not commit more crimes, help them rebuild their lives. That's how we protect public safety here in Colorado.
I think it's really important in these days of hyper-divisive politics to have an individual who isn't working just for the left or just for the right, who isn't blue and isn't red, but is really working for the entire population of the state of Colorado. And Phil is that person. He has an ability to make people feel heard and understood regardless of their political bent or background.
As your Attorney General, it's my job to show up, to listen, and to deliver results. I will never give up that fight. Stronger, fairer, wiser.